Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be packing for a camping trip which may or may not go ahead. It's currently Saturday and on Monday afternoon I should be flying to Geneva with my boyfriend. We're flying into Geneva and then we should be camping in Annecy in France. But the corona situation in France at the moment is not brilliant, so we're kind of expecting the UK government to put quarantine on France, in which case we may or may not be staying in France and may be staying in just Geneva instead. But I am packing in anticipation of going because I am really hoping that the trip will still go ahead. I have a lovely spot today, my first spot in about 10 years, and it's just before I go on holiday, which is brilliant. So everything that I'm packing is going to fit in this one rucksack, which I will then carry around with me wherever we go, whether that be Geneva or Annecy. So other than a few things which are still in the wash, this is basically everything that I am taking for 5 days away. So I've got my big rucksack, I've then got my bum bag which I'll take with me on days out, sunglasses, I need to take some more face masks with me, but I'm going to try and buy a reusable one in the airport. This is basically everything for sleeping here, or for example this sit mat is for if we're eating around the campsite. I've got my clothes, which I've got a couple more things to add to it, and underwear will be there as well. Swimming stuff, food, and then toiletries and shoes. So my mum is literally the most organised person you'll ever meet. She has this very extensive packing list with each of our own individual packing lists on, so I'll be using that. I also have my own packing list which is more tailored to camping because as a family we really don't camp. So I'll be using mine and then checking it against my mum's afterwards. So I do love a good bit of highlighting. On my packing list, if I have something ready to be packed, I'll highlight in blue. If it's not ready yet, I'll leave it, and if it's something which I can't pack until later, I will highlight in orange. So this is things like my toothbrush, for example. So I'm going to start off with my hand luggage. Literally all I'm taking for my hand luggage is my little bum bag. A lot of the stuff I can't pack yet, to be honest, but this is my little list of stuff for my hand luggage. So first thing is medication. I always like to have a little bit of medication just in my hand luggage, just in case your baggage gets lost, because you never know what's going to happen. That I can't pack yet, obviously. Sunglasses are in my car, I need to go get them out. My phone I am literally recording on, so I literally can't pack that yet. Portable charger is fully charged, I just need to pack the wire on the day. And paperwork in terms of our flight details and our campsite details is all in a folder. I'll take that with me as well. I then also just always like to keep my toothbrush in my hand luggage, again because if your baggage gets lost, I think it's really horrible not to have a toothbrush with you. At the moment, I always take hand gel with me wherever I go anyway, so I like to have that in my hand luggage with me too. And then obviously my passport. One thing that I really would advise taking is just a spray bottle. It's literally just full of water and it's just really refreshing while you're travelling, because sometimes when you're travelling you get really sweaty and disgusting. And I've then just got some Polo mints with me as well. These spray bottles, I think they came in a pack of 6 and they were literally from Primark. I think they were £1 for 6. In the front is where I then just keep my cards and any travel money, which I can't get at the moment because they're all shut and I'm gonna have to buy at the airport with really bad exchange rates. Okay, so I've got my sleeping bag. This one has always been brilliant in the past. It's the Snug Pack Jungle Bag. It's got like a mosquito net which you can put over your face and it just keeps you really cool. I've slept outside when it's been quite hot and this has kept me really cool all the time. I then just have a sleeping bag liner which I will probably use just because sometimes you do still get a little bit sweaty and you kind of stick to your sleeping bag, so I'll probably use that as well. I've then got a pillow which I need to try and fit back into this tiny bag. I've then got my mat which will inflate by itself and that's for sleeping on. And then yesterday we went out and bought the sit mats, so they're just for when you're kind of around the campsite and you don't want to sit on horrible grass, so they will hopefully be really useful as well. I've then got an eye mask just because I've always noticed when you camp you wake up so early because of the natural light, and it's quite nice, but sometimes if I'm really tired I will just use a sleep mask as well. And I've then got earplugs. So I've actually got 3 pairs of these because I'm so bad at losing them. But again, when you're camping, obviously there's a lot of natural sounds around you, which is quite nice. But if you just want a really good night's sleep, then it's always good to have a pair of earplugs with you. And probably on the plane as well, if you want a little sleep, then take some earplugs. In terms of clothes, I am really not taking a lot. I will always take a lot of like black vest tops, or like this is a halter neck black top, just because they go with everything. So I've got 3 of those. I've then also got a black t-shirt just in case I get sunburned because you don't want to have your shoulders out. I've then got a skirt which is just like a green, really light flowy material, so it's really cool and it folds up really well. I've got a denim skirt, And then this is a play suit. It's all a bit black, but I have got some shorts in the wash which are pink, which I'll be packing as well. This little book is excellent. It's called How to Pack for Any Trip, and my boyfriend's mum bought it for me for, I think it was for Christmas one year. But it's just excellent at telling you how to pack well and efficiently and how to pack for different types of trips. And I found it really useful when I've been packing before, so I will link that in the description. With that information in mind, whenever I pack clothes, I always roll them up because they just pack down so much better and fit in your case so much easier. Obviously, I haven't got much room in that bag, so it's really important that I do that for this trip. In terms of clothes to go in, I'll probably just wear some trousers like this and then a jumper just so that I have one with me just in case the weather's horrible. So whether we end up staying in Geneva the whole time or going to Annecy as we've planned, we will be by a lake. So I'm definitely taking some swimming stuff with me. So I've got 4 pairs of bikini bottoms. And then, in fact, I've just got 2 bikini tops because, you know, it's a bit disgusting to reuse the bottoms more than once, but with the tops it's not so bad. Obviously, I have limited space, so that's a really good way of saving space. Obviously, then, if you're going to be swimming, you're going to need a towel, and especially because we're camping, we obviously have to take our own towels anyway. This one's from Primark, and to be honest, it probably is a little bit big, but it's just a gym towel, so it should dry quite quickly. You can get really, really tiny towels like this sort of size if you go to somewhere like Mountain Warehouse, so I would probably buy a smaller one next time. Then in terms of shoes, I will take flip-flops just because I'm a bit funny about public showers, so I'll definitely wear them in the shower and then probably just walk around the campsite in. I'll then take a pair of Converse, and I think I'm going to go in a pair of trainers just because obviously we don't know where we're staying yet, so we don't know what activities we're going to be doing. I'd like to do a bit of like light hiking, so I'll need trainers for that, but then obviously I don't want to wear them around the town because it could get really hot. So I think those 3 pairs of shoes are a really good option. We've then importantly got food. Now, if we do end up staying in Geneva the whole time, the food is very expensive in Switzerland. I've only been once before, but that is one thing I definitely remember. So I've got these packets of powdered mash. You literally have to add hot water to them and they actually taste really good. I've then got like the little cook pot and Alex will take the stove. I've then got just some snacky stuff, so the brunch bars. I've got some tin stuff as well, which I will put in if I have space, but otherwise we can buy stuff like that from supermarkets once we arrive. These are then fantastic, so they don't need to go in the fridge or anything. They're like little tuna, I don't know how to describe them. They're called lunch on the go. They're actually really good. So this is the Mexican one. I'm not too keen on like the Italian one, but the fact they don't need to be cold is really, really useful. You can take as many of those away with you as you want. So I've got 2 of those to take with me. So lastly, I've got just a small bag of the things like conditioner, shampoo, razors, deodorant, hairbrush, kind of just the toiletries. I've then just got some medication in there and a little bit of makeup just because I know I'm camping and I'm on holiday and I don't wear a lot of face makeup whilst I'm away, but I like to just have like mascara and just a few things if we go out for a nice meal. So that all fits in this small bag. So now is for the moment of truth. I think I've got most things. I've got like a few things I need to pack later, but I'm gonna go over Mum's packing list and see if I've got everything on there because that is the moment of truth. Okay, so I actually have everything on Mum's packing list, which is a sign that I'm doing well. So that should be everything packed. Keep an eye out on updates as to whether we do go on holiday, as to whether we are staying in Geneva or Annecy or both, or what is gonna happen. I will keep you updated on that. As always, if you have liked this video or if it's been helpful to you, then don't forget to hit the like button, to comment down below to let me know, and to hit that subscribe button.